Time for Litter Media Live on this November 25th, 2025. This is our daily show in which we talk about news, weather, we take a look at sports, and Mike's educational portion of the program, this state in history as well. You okay? You got a twitch there?
Yeah.
Let's jump right into weather for you today and see how things are shaping up. It was a little wet as I walked out the door this morning.
Yeah, started up about 3 o'clock this morning. Rain showers throughout the day today and into this evening. Look for a high of 57. So temperatures will be mild, just wet. Then things turn windy and colder for Wednesday afternoon. We'll start out in the low 50s on Wednesday. Then temperatures will be dropping till we get to the low 40s by late afternoon tomorrow. Thanksgiving Day through Saturday, we'll see temperatures much cooler. Highs in the mid-30s. Lows at night could be in the 20s. Rain is also a possibility for the weekend. And if you're traveling to Ann Arbor, I think they're talking about a chance of maybe a snow flurry or two.
Yeah, temperatures around 30 degrees. So whether we have Tate and Smith back as wideouts, I've not seen Saum throw the ball in cold weather yet.
Yeah. Jeremiah Smith says he will be on the field playing.
Yeah. So we don't know if we'll see Tate or not. Yeah. Before we get any further, this is not a pizza. This was dropped off, and thank you to Erin Alsop, who stopped in yesterday afternoon after you guys took off for the day, and she dropped this little keepsake item off.
Well, how about that?
Look at this. Photos by Roger Bloom, and this is a little feature they do. They do a thank you to the dancers and everything, but here they were thanking the MCs, yours truly and Debbie Bettendorf.
Very good.
So thank you for this gift item. Not sure exactly where to put it just yet.
Somewhere behind your desk.
How about right there?
Right there, right there. Yeah, that could become a permanent fixture on this program soon, yes.
All right, coming up in just a moment, a look at what's making news for us on this date. Details coming up. Our friends at Hometown Motors Incorporated have a selection of Skag mowing equipment that's been on clearance sale this year. I'm going to get rid of these before the end of the year, so why not make this a special Christmas gift item? You talk about stocking stuffers. How about a Skag stocking stuffer? Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Do yourself a favor. Give a call to Hometown Motors. Better yet, stop in and see them at 818 Eastern Avenue in Chillicothe. 740-773-8826 for more details. Hometown Motors Incorporated, your store for the great outdoors.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
You can go to littermedia.com to find out a lot of the things we're going to share with you today, but always on our social media. Information is available in the upper right-hand corner of the front page there at littermedia.com, so you can follow along in many facets on whatever platform you want to use.
Every donation counts when it comes to supporting the neighbors that we all have. Well, the great sponsor that we have, Kingston National Bank, is doing that at the Amanda office lobby to drop off non-perishable food donations and help them provide hope and nourishment to those in need through the Amanda Community Food Pantry this holiday season. So if you live up in the Amanda area, consider giving a non-perishable food item for their food pantry up there in Amanda. The Southern Ohio Crime Stoppers Larry Cox Turkey Trot is this Thanksgiving morning. Race starts at 9 a.m. sharp on Thursday. So don't waste any time that morning picking up your packet. You can get that taken care of between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, as folks will be at the Library Annex on South Payne Street in Chillicothe distributing the packets. Pick up your packets the night before for a chance also to win a smart TV 54-incher.
Mm-hmm. Were you at the event last year, or was that the year before?
I think it was the year before. I was at the Rudolph Run last year, but I was not at the Turkey Trot.
Okay. But I remember the Turkey Trot always takes place on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
And so the temperatures are going to be a little chilly for this year's run. So runners like cold weather, but not cold weather. Well, guests from McDonald's stopped in yesterday to talk about things going on at the restaurants. Janet Eddy and also Stacey Green were here to share that the Grinch is working with McDonald's beginning next Tuesday.
So come and get a Grinch Adult Happy Meal.
Yes.
And in that Happy Meal, there's going to be some great collectibles there's going to be 4 different collectibles. Plus, we're going to do a shaker fry.
A shaker fry?
So it's like a pickled salt, and you throw your fries in a bag, and you put the salt in, you shake your fries up, and it has kind of like a real spicy pickled taste. It is fantastic. I love it.
And, of course, that adult-size Happy Meal that Jan was referring to, the Grinch, you've got a dill pickle Grinch salt, a McShaker fry, making its U.S. debut. You can sprinkle, shake, and enjoy the tangy twist with a Big Mac or a 10-piece chicken McNuggets and a medium drink. So the adult meal goes on sale on Tuesday, but the Grinch himself will be at the Western, and I'm not talking about Mike. Mike always goes and likes to enjoy his meal at McDonald's. This will be too late for you anyway, because I think he's there from 6 until 8 next Wednesday. And they've got some collectibles. Bring that image back up again, if you don't mind. Now, Jan did not refer to what those collectibles were, but I see socks hanging in the background, and each one of those socks has the Grinch on it or Max is involved, and they'll also be giving away from each location a Grinch stuffed animal or the Max. Max was the little dog that had the one antler. So that's all taking place at your McDonald's locations in Chillicothe, all 4 here, over in Greenfield, down in Waverly, and, of course, up in Circleville as well. Brad Jones and Vonda Lotz were here today from Living Water Church in Kingston to talk about their Christmas program, Christmas in Bethlehem, which is coming up from 6 until 9 p.m. on Saturday, December 6th.
They're on their own. There's no tour, so they can come in and they walk the marketplace just like it would have been back then. They'll see the live nativity. They will talk to the people, interact with them, but the people won't be talking to them like, well, this is what they did back in Bethlehem days. They are in the Bethlehem days.
So
they're in the first century.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
This will take place in the smaller park in Kingston, not where the ball fields are, but it's one on Pickaway Street. And again, it is from 6 until 9 p.m. The unique thing about this, Mike, they actually have artisans who will be doing the work. So the scribe is a scribe. The person doing blacksmith work is an actual blacksmith. So this is all taking place again on Saturday, December 6th. And what Vonda was telling us earlier was that they'll also be making a cross out of what are considered representative of nails to the cross. So you'll be able to get one of those as well. Admission is free, but if you want to make a love offering, feel free to. And Reverend Brad Jones was talking about he once again will be the part of the gladiator. Actually, no, not a gladiator. He'll be the Roman soldier.
Centurion?
Yes, that will be there to help guide you. And they'll have Santa to introduce everyone and bring them to it. And he said, we've actually had some blowback on having Santa involved. And he said, we've actually had people saying, why are you doing this with a pagan coming to participate in this? But as we described in our interview, which you can watch here on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel, is that so much of the unchurched world relates Christmas with Santa. And so they're using Santa to guide you and direct you to the true story of Christmas. So I like their idea of what they're doing there.
Yeah. Remember, it was a Roman centurion who at the cross said, surely this is the Son of God. So pagans can repent, yeah. Chillicothe City Safety Director Jeff Carman has announced that construction work related to the railroad bridge above the intersection of 7th Street and Sugar Street will begin Monday, December the 1st. Now, crews will be raising the railroad to allow better passage for larger vehicles such as emergency vehicles and refuge trucks. For the remainder of the school year, which would be through May the 28th of 26, 7th Street will be narrowed to one lane. Then on May the 29th of 2026, that intersection will be completely closed. So that is what's coming up. You can read more about it on our website story at littermedia.com.
It's going to be a quiet stretch for us because we won't hear the train going by all the time.
That's right.
Because we'll be working on that. The Ohio Department of Transportation also looking for you. District 9's Planning Department seeking public input for a slide repair project on State Route 220. Now, this is between Pleasant Hill Road and Fish and Game Road in Pike County. The roadway will be closed for up to 30 days during construction. So my trips to Waverly High School's campus will be detoured here. That detour is 220 to 552 to 104 to US 23 back to 220. The detour is approximately 4 miles. The deadline for public comment is December 20th. You can email brandon.beck@ohio.gov.
Speaking of road reports, we take you into Scioto County, a resurfacing project on State Route 772 between State Route 73 and the Pike County line. One lane will be maintained using barrels and flaggers through the winter of 25. Now, we are getting closer, probably still have a few weeks to go, but our road reports, if you continue to do like we did last year, kind of goes silent for a month or two because they're not doing anything because of the winter weather. Bridge Street in Chillicothe might be the lone exception in our area.
Yeah, because they start back up again after the holidays, don't they?
That's correct.
On Bridge Street. All right, coming up in a moment, we'll take a look at sports for you and this date in history. Let me also throw a little note in here, too. Due to Thanksgiving, and I think we did this last year, if I'm not mistaken, we skipped the Litter Media Petland Pet of the Week and also our Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week presented by Homeland Credit Union, giving that a break because Thursday and Friday it goes nuts around here.
Yeah.
Turkeys running all over the place, and then they're running towards the stores for Black Friday. So we'll give it a break and resume those award shows next week. All right, coming up in a moment to look at what's happening in sports. But first, let's tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor. Is that heater working? Our furnace just kicked on up here just moments ago. It's working. And who put that in? Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. You have plumbing issues, they can take care of that. It's not cool where it needs to be cool, they can take care of that too. Find out more about Accurate when you click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website. littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website, which is accuratehvac.com.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it. Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit dixiechopper.com.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Time for sports, and at the lead story, we have a departure of a coach, and that coach is Amanda Clear Creek's Chet Saum has decided to step down from his position after 3 seasons of leading the Aces. Coach Saum's decision comes as he prepares to dedicate more time to the expansion of his family farm. I recall talking with him down at Portsmouth, and I asked him, I said, so tell me, is this a situation where we were talking about the young lady who is like going for VP of the FFA. He says, I have no kids. This football team is my kids. Because I thought maybe she was his daughter, but that's not the case. She was a cousin, he said. So the family farm will be taking up his focus out at Amanda.
Yes, sir. And if you've been out that way, you know there's a lot of farmland out that way. Taking a look at last night's Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. Girls basketball last night. Waverly beat Southeastern 60-43. Zane Trace over Wellston 61-29. Emma Emnett of Portsmouth Clay had 33 points in Clay's 69-8 win over Western. Notre Dame beat Northwest, Portsmouth West over North Adams, Washington Courthouse over Northeastern out of Claremont County. Lynchburg Clay edged Eastern Brown by 3, and Alexander over Southern 55-40. Now today, there's a lot of basketball. There's some league action getting underway in the Mid-State Buckeye. Circleville's at Bloom Carroll, Liberty Union at Amanda. And non-conference action includes Chillicothe's Lady Cavs opening their season at South Point, Adina at Miami Trace, Logan at Huntington, McLean at Logan Elm, West is at Piketon, Central Crossing will be at Tays Valley. Boys basketball tips off tomorrow with a number of games, including the McDonald's, or is it no longer McDonald's? Zane Trace Tip-Off Classic. McDonald's is not sponsoring that anymore?
I can't tell you.
I thought Jan said last year they didn't. But that changes sometimes from year to year.
When I received the lineup for the games to be played, there was no reference to McDonald's on that. So,
but you see how a sponsorship can stick in your head for years after the fact.
Absolutely. The Ohio men's basketball team picked up their first win on the season. Woo-hoo. They are 1-5 now. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. No, they lost.
Oh, my.
Yeah. It says Bobcats fall to George Mason.
Gotcha. I was so excited.
Oh, I'm sorry to let you down.
Well, part of the reason I was so excited is they played Loyola Marymount today, and it says in the Sunshine Slam Championship. So I figured they had won some point in time to get to that championship. So trying to figure out these tip-off classic things that they have at the college level is crazy. Ohio State will be hosting Marymount tonight. No, not Marymount. Who was it? Mount St. Mary's. Yes.
On the men's side.
On the men's side. Women were winners over Belmont last night,
right.
68-56.
And OU women, they were a winner last night. That was over. Actually, OU women beat Wright State. OSU women beat Belmont. Yeah. You got men and women joining together here. Yeah. And some of these may have been in a tournament scenario. I think that Sunbelt Classic, is that down in Florida or is it out west?
I can't tell you.
Yeah. I know Fort Myers has a holiday tournament every year. Ohio State men played in it. I think it was last year or 2 years ago because we were down there when the Buckeyes were playing.
Is the college down there?
Yes, yes. I think they play some of the games in the Hertz Arena. That might be Gulf Coast State's home arena. I'm not real sure. Nice facility down there.
Cleveland Cavaliers lost to the Raptors last night, 110-99. Blue Jackets fell to Washington 5-1, so our Ohio teams didn't do really a good job last night on the professional level. Speaking of the professional level, I need to correct something from yesterday. I mentioned that the Bengals would play against the Ravens on Sunday night. It's actually this Thursday night that they play, so they will be the third game, and Joe Burrow is expected to be available for this game. Mm-hmm. However, he won't have T. Higgins to throw to because T. Higgins is in concussion protocol, and Hendrickson won't be able to play either on the defensive side of the ball. So,
and apparently we got a clarification on who the Browns' starting quarterback will be this coming weekend.
Yes.
It's going to be the guy that led them to a victory last weekend.
The Savior.
Yeah.
Shador Savior Sanders.
He didn't say that about himself, does he?
Not yet.
That's good. That's good.
Somebody probably has.
Stay away from that, Shador. Stay on the right side of the truth there.
Coming up is This Date in History. We harken back to 1952. All right.
Little stage action here on this one. Stay tuned. We want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. You know, they're online all the time. Customer payment, account information, and more. Log on at litterpropane.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world. With multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Time for This Date in History with Mr. History, Mike Smith.
We're going to the stage today. Well, actually, yes, I guess you could say still today. But it started in 1952. Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap opened at the Ambassadors Theatre in London's West End. The classic whodunit murder mystery, the world's longest-running play, is still being performed today. That's a long time, folks. Mm-hmm. Wonder how much money that stage play has brought in at that theater over the years.
It must still be bringing in the cash.
Apparently so. So when they talk about Phantom of the Opera and Broadway and how many years it ran as a big deal, well, this one's been going since 1952. So try that one on.
I think it's also high school productions have done it, haven't they?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Agatha Christie, she's probably one of the more notable mystery writers of all time. I would say you could put that out there without too much argument. Not that she's the number one, but she's got a lot of them. What's probably the most famous, other than the Mousetrap? Seven Little Indians is a big one. You've heard of that, right? Seven Little Indians.
I've heard of 10 Little Indians.
Yeah.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Is it 10 Little Indians? Look that up, producer. What's the play? The murder mystery. Is it 10 Little Indians?
His thumbs are being...
One Little Indian?
I think it was 7.
No, he meant stop. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 Little Indians.
It was 7 brides for 7 brothers.
She didn't write that one.
No.
It wasn't a mystery. Yeah. Yeah. But that's...
well, there was some mystery to that. Who was going to get who?
Well, that's true. That's true. That was probably one of the first stage musicals that came to TV that because most musicals I get bored with, having to hear all this. The Sound of Music, that's a good one. That was on last night, and I suggested, why don't we watch The Sound of Music? And my daughter looked at me like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's a classic.
The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah. So, murder mysteries, I like them too.
Mm-hmm.
But Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap.
We've probably confused some people. He went from murder mysteries to musicals. Real quick. So that's...
I'm sure there's probably been some musical murder mysteries too.
Oh, yeah. Well, The Wizard of Oz.
Who killed the witch?
Yeah.
Who killed the witch? What was the other one? I can't remember hearing them say what the anniversary date was, but Clue, that production, and I think they were talking about the movie edition, if I'm not mistaken. I heard him mention that either last night or this morning, that it's like the 40th or 30th anniversary or whatever, that movie coming out. And they were interviewing some of the people that acted in that movie. And, of course, some of them have since passed away, but some of them are still around.
Timothy, can't think of his last name. He was in Rocky Horror Picture Show as well.
Curry?
Curry.
Yeah. I think he was
in Clue.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
You ever play that game, Clue? Is it anything like the show or the mystery?
I've probably played the game Clue more than I have watched the show.
I don't know if it has to do with the show or if it's completely different or what. Because I've never played Clue, and I've not seen the movie Clue.
Mr. Green with the candlestick in the parlor room.
I hear everybody refer to that, but I don't know the story there. So
yeah,
I guess that's something I can do during the holidays. Yeah. What's all this about Clue? Yeah.
For Christmas, someone get him the game Clue.
Are you
and then try to convince people to play it with you.
A board game. Yeah, we don't play a lot of board games around our house. If we play anything, it's usually cards. Play cards.
Yeah, tarot cards.
No, not that.
Not that? Okay.
No, we banned those from our house. Yeah.
Good. Coming up here about noon, Eric Cochran will be stopping by. There is a fundraiser going on for the Cochran Foundation, so we will talk about that and more on how you can participate in that event, which is scheduled for the month of December. So details on that coming up around noon. So until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back at it again for you tomorrow with another edition of Litter Media Live.